And we're live. Spawning. In the bottom right-hand side of Death Aura LE, it is our blue. Terran player representing France and KAP. It's MarineLord.
Going for that early double gas, and his opponent spawning up in the top left, representing Mouse Sports. It is the red Terran player, the largest Gabe. Give it up for HeroMarine. And he's going to be going one racks, one gas, but going barracks first here. HeroMarine really mixing things up with his openers in this TVT matchup here. For the longest time, and we see MarineLord went for it here, everyone was going gas first. Now, just recently, I've noticed HeroMarine going for a barracks gas, and now he goes for a barracks gas, and he just doesn't care. He's like, you know what? Proxy 2 racks, it's not really in the meta anymore, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to play around it like it doesn't exist. And until opponents start trying to punish that, he's justified in his decision-making.
Yeah, very smart play there. I'm going to swap my camera to you, Steadfast. I totally forgot to do that, so you'll be our observer for this game if you don't mind. Taking us through everything. Not a problem. Excellent, thank you. And yeah, HeroMarine, as you said, not worried about that double proxy racks at all. He spots the sends the SCV spotter over to make sure that he's not getting surprised by anything. And upon seeing the barracks and the factory going down, drops his command center right away, and that's going to give him a significant economic advantage here in the beginning of the game. Should be able to crank out a couple extra SCVs, a couple extra mules coming down just slightly earlier. And as we always say, Steadfast, in these mirror matchups especially, these small changes between builds can really make the biggest of differences. Oh my god, this Reaper's going to die.
That was really nice from HeroMarine. He was waiting up there in ambush. A little bit sloppy from MarineLord, though, face checking that and not even really being careful about it.
I don't think I have ever heard somebody use the phrase face checking in StarCraft 2 before. Steadfast, congratulations. You get like a caster medal for that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, yeah, Hellion the Reaper coming across now from MarineLord. I'm honestly surprised he's still on the map after losing that first Reaper. I'm a bit concerned that he's going to try and take a fight here that he simply can't win. Again, Reaper and Hellion, or Reaper and Marine up on the high ground. Now, HeroMarine is investing a lot in the infrastructure, but with Bunker on the low ground, MarineLord knows he can't push this, and he will get sent back home. His own natural, though, now on the way.
Yeah, he does grab a little bit of important information, I think, by seeing that bunker. If you're HeroMarine, you're never going to build that bunker if you went double gas.
Right.
So that should let HeroMarine know. That should let MarineLord know.
Yes.
That HeroMarine went for a slightly greedier build, and you know, it's good information to have. MarineLord grabbing a very quick third and importantly fourth gas here. What is this going to be for? That third gas, of course, opens up the ability to build very quick Ravens here. Nice scout coming in from HeroMarine.
Yeah, good scout there from HeroMarine. Hopping into the main base, does see the Raven on the way. No surprises, though. Of course, Raven first, very common here in TVT. By the way, Steadfast, I did choose HeroMarine versus MarineLord just to mess with us as casters, to keep us on our toes. I had to cast Soul versus Soul Lear earlier as well, and I was like, this is good stuff. This is quality casting. Good scout, though, from HeroMarine, as we said. Saw the 1-1-1 and the Raven on the way. No real surprises, but look at what MarineLord is building in his main base right now. Now, this is a very odd play from our blue Terran player. Steadfast, what the hell is he doing with a second starport going down?
That is a really great question, because MarineLord's going Ravens out of this. Normally, I'd think this was like a speed Banshee build, but this is going to be mass Raven. And that's what that very quick fourth gas was for. I have never seen a build like this before. This is insane to me. And, well, there's a good chance that HeroMarine himself has never seen it either. And I have to say, I'm really excited to see how this shakes down. Well, Steadfast, this is a unique build.
Steadfast, how much Terran did you play during Heart of the Swarm and during the initial Wings of Liberty?
I did not play a lot of Terran, but I can speak to the strength of Ravens during that time period. I can tell you that they were very strong units. Back when there was the Seeker missile, back when auto turrets lasted for the duration of the game.
Yeah.
Same thing with stasis wards. That was a crazy thing. Stasis wards once upon a time lasted a very, very long time.
Forever. Yeah, it was crazy. They were like little widow mines just forever. Now this is what's really strange from MarineLord. As you said, Ravens. Oh, and he misses the scan there. Oh man, Ravens were past tense so powerful in large numbers. A Hunter-Seeker missile making them very dangerous. I remember a lot of famous Korean air versus air, Sky Terran versus Sky Terran games that would come down to who could land a big Hunter-Seeker missile and just explode the entire air army. But nowadays, Ravens are still like a very strong unit in TBT, but they don't make up a huge threat all on their own. And honestly, as we see MarineLord building his 5th and 6th Raven, this has got to be not just a prepared build, but a build that's expected to take HeroMarine completely by surprise. What on earth is he planning to do with all these Ravens?
Well, I am still not sure if this is a macro build or what the situation is, because he's now building a 3rd command center on location. He's getting stim. He's getting additional barracks. My instinct would be that he would have pushed with this. You know, the push would be arriving now, but, well, as it is, here we go. He is coming across the map. This is a lot of Hellions and even a couple of Reapers in here, and this is going to be so many auto turrets available right now. Okay. He is going to be looking to just spam the crap out of this. He might even have enough auto turrets to potentially kill the 3rd base,
which we've seen before in a couple games. I believe it was a youth thermal game earlier in the tournament where he used like 6 auto turrets to actually gun down a whole command center. It was hilarious. And yeah, these Ravens will have enough energy, by the way, for 2 interference matrices, so the tanks will be taken completely out of the equation here. There's 1 auto turret to draw a lot of the army back, and here we go. Tons of auto turrets going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 auto turrets. Tanks trying to focus fire here, and that's going to allow these Hellions to get into the 3rd base of HeroMarine. HeroMarine, though, not pulling SCVs, not fretting a whole lot. He's going to be able to drive this back for now. The Ravens have dropped their payload. They've got to get out of there, and now it's just Hellions. Vikings forced to land for HeroMarine. MarineLord pushed away. A gimmicky play, but not enough damage from MarineLord.
That's so hard to say. I think he got just enough to be okay with that. I still think HeroMarine is in a decent spot. The one thing I will say behind this is that MarineLord retains a lot of Ravens there. He only lost 2 Ravens, which sounds like so many, and it is, but he keeps 5 Ravens alive, and he actually got 7 SCVs there, and he's going to look to get more in the natural here.
Okay, you know what? As the continued harassment comes off, you're changing my mind, Steadfast. Oh, man, almost gets that last shot off. Nice medevacs there, by the way, from HeroMarine to save some of that. Here's some more auto turrets, but the tanks are set up now, and at this point, HeroMarine's got to be raising an eyebrow and wondering what the heck MarineLord is doing here.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a head scratch build if you're MarineLord. And
Steadfast,
no, sorry, if
did
you're
you see
HeroMarine.
some lag there, Steadfast?
I did not know.
Okay, great. Yeah, so my connection is having some troubles, but it's not affecting you. That means it's not affecting the players. It's just me. Thank goodness. Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that HeroMarine, knowing the way he is as a player, he's like scratching his head, and he's a little bit angry about this because he believes that StarCraft should be played a certain way, and he really believes that to his core as an individual, almost Idra-esque in that regard. Not as I think tiltable, but I think there is a reason that MarineLord went for this build, and I think it's because of who Big Gabe is and what his mentality is as a player, and his mantra overall.
Yeah, I completely agree. He's not the sort of player who gets tilted super easily, I don't think. But you're right, this will be just a little bee in his bonnet, a little bit frustrating. That said, I like HeroMarine's position right now. He's working on his 2-2 upgrades. His bio army looks very strong. Even though he's only got 1 Raven to 5 of MarineLord, that's a lot of supply stuck in Ravens that's not stuck in actual units that do real damage here. So I think HeroMarine has a good chance of getting some damage done. He's got to wait for his 2-2 to finish, though. Otherwise, he's not going to have an upgrade advantage in this actual fight.
Yeah, I will say that I like the usage of that 2nd starport to get this very high Viking count up here. And, it looks like we're going to see a big stim from MarineLord. It does force the siege out. And, well, now we're going to see some interference matrices. Oh, wow, shuts down all 4 tanks. They do get the unsiege. Huge anti-armor missile. And this is the utility of those Ravens making themselves known. All of these tanks. Oh, no, nice counter anti-armor missile. Will mean that MarineLord can't chase too much further. But that was a very scary moment. I thought MarineLord was going to take down all of the tanks of HeroMarine. But that anti-armor missile on the counter was big. Sorry, go on.
Steadfast. This day has just been bonkers. A huge engagement right now from MarineLord. The tank siege up from MarineLord. HeroMarine interference matrix seed yet again. That means no tanks, and MarineLord's going to be able to drive this back. The Ravens finally having a chance to show their worth, and these Marines are going to snipe another medevac as they get pushed back here. The tank count for MarineLord now way ahead, 3-2. HeroMarine's tanks still rumbling across the field right now with only one tank. HeroMarine's not going to be able to break this fourth position of MarineLord. MarineLord is going to have an economic advantage for the first time this game.
Yeah, and, well, we do see HeroMarine is landing his own fourth command center, but those Ravens extracted so much value in that fight. Now, there's only 2 remaining, but the Viking count is so far in favor of MarineLord. He is going to have to play defensively for a while because he doesn't have the Marine count really to contest HeroMarine, and he's down in upgrades. But that was such a cool usage right there, and showing that, you know what? He's still good, and big stim coming in here from HeroMarine. The Vikings will clear up everything in the air, but there's not enough on the ground for MarineLord. And HeroMarine, oh man, is he going to get this command center? That would be such a huge blow. We will see an anti-armor missile, or sorry, an interference matrix come in, but not enough Marines on the ground. Liberators, oh, that doesn't work. GG is called. And MarineLord gets caught with just not quite enough on the ground, committing too much to that air. And HeroMarine takes down game number 1. What a bizarre ending there.
So, Steadfast, our first series of the day, Stefano versus Lambo. And I said at the beginning of the day, if these guys give me a headache with their builds, it's not going to be good because I got to cast for the rest of the day with this. MarineLord is continuing his push to make me take even more Advil today to get this headache going, because that was an absolutely bananas candy build out of our French Terran player MarineLord. Really trying to make mass Raven work. Went up to 6 Ravens at the beginning of the game. I gotta be honest though, I don't think it paid off.
The thing is, I think it could have. It was so close to being a really, really cool, really good build. If he had had like one more tank that was just a little bit better placed, or maybe was a little bit more liberal with his auto turrets at the end to just help in those Marine fights,
right,
I think it would have been enough. But HeroMarine, with that upgrade advantage and with the kind of overcommitment away from his tanks from MarineLord, HeroMarine was able to surprisingly keep a parade push going and just really, really tight macro from HeroMarine.
Well, and that's the thing. That's the thing. MarineLord just invested so much in the Ravens so early on. That means he's got to cut corners somewhere in his build, and where he ended up cutting corners were the upgrades and the infrastructure, and HeroMarine, of any player, is able to keep upgrades and infrastructure going so effectively. So HeroMarine with his +2, I believe, up ahead. +2 over the +1. That last fight just going away in his favor. Guys, we're going to hop into Eternal Empire LE for game number 2 between these two Terran players. And spawning in the bottom left-hand side in the blue, it is our French Terran player from KAP Gaming. We've got MarineLord.
And his opponent, with just the solid play, those faster upgrades being just too much to deal with, it is representing Mouse Sports, the red Terran player, HeroMarine. And I want to talk about a little bit in that last game why it was, I'm thinking about it more and more, and it was really, really smart from Big Gabe to continue to push, because he knew that the Ravens, they're very energy reliant.
Right.
And despite things looking like they were really going well for MarineLord, and they were, he was slowly but surely bleeding out Raven energy, and HeroMarine knew that he had that upgrade lead, so he knew that if he could get a fight where the Ravens could not cast their anti-armor missile, he would eventually win through with that. And, well, if MarineLord had maybe cut Vikings a little bit, he could have gotten a couple tanks, 1, maybe 2 more tanks out. But MarineLord, or HeroMarine, he was just like, no, it's fine. I'm a keep things pushed. I'm gonna keep things aggressive, and there's not much you can do about it.
It's one of those really interesting games where, you know, we talk as commentators a lot about the players that have to do this balancing act, especially in TVT. You can't make too many tanks because then you get destroyed by, like, Marine pushes. You can't make too many Vikings because then the Marines destroy you, but if you don't make enough Vikings and you lose some. Like, so the players try to juggle all these units and build exactly the right amounts of each unit. And MarineLord really throwing a spanner in the works there with those Vikings, I think made it difficult, not just for MarineLord, but then, or for HeroMarine rather, but also I think for MarineLord on the backside to really try and figure out exactly how to counter the weird counterweight that he had with all those Ravens in his base. So very difficult game, not just to commentate, but also for the players to sort of juggle all those different units that they have to keep their ratios of perfect here. So it looks like, thankfully for us so far, game number 2, Steadfast, looking a little bit more standard. MarineLord this time going 2 gas again. HeroMarine still just on 1.
Yeah. Well, you said it was looking a little bit more standard, but we do see MarineLord. His factory's about to finish, and he's got an SCV in a very cheeky little spot here. Already threw something a little bit crazy, and there it is, Proxy Starport.
Don't worry, HeroMarine is like Radagast the Brown. He talks to the animals, so that Carrack is going to see the starport, and it's going to run right into HeroMarine's base and start chatting at him in whatever language Carracks use. And HeroMarine's going to be like, what's that little guy? A Proxy Starport? No problem. I'm sure he's going to be fine.
Clean that poop out of your beard.
It's so gross, isn't it? I love it.
It was a weird thing.
Now, this is interesting here. 3rd base for HeroMarine coming down. And that means, of course, I mean, he hasn't done any scouting yet. If we check his vision, he hasn't seen anything in the other side of the map yet from MarineLord. Just that natural going down. Doesn't know about the tech choices yet from MarineLord. Oh my god, he's going for a 2nd Proxy Starport. MemeLord is really going for it. Now, here's what's going on. So MarineLord knows that he's guaranteed to end up in either 3rd or 4th place in this group. I don't think he can move into 2nd place due to the record that Laser has right now. And he can't lose out because Thermal Denver and Aquaron are 2 games behind him right now. So I don't think this match actually matters for MarineLord at all. I think he's guaranteed 3rd or 4th place. Can you confirm that for me, Steadfast? Do you know?
I do believe after I think he had the opportunity at 2nd before losing this game. I'm not sure actually. You know what? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Never mind. I saw that SCV and I was like, what? Especially because it was like on a patrol route.
Okay.
I think if a Laser had gotten 2-0'd, he might have had the opportunity. But now I'm just not sure.
If Laser had gone 2-0 and MarineLord had gone 2-0, or pardon me, if a Laser had lost 0-2 and MarineLord had gone 2-0, he could have moved in. The Reaper going to spot it. The Reaper going to spot it. Sees it.
He sees it. Oh my god. And he sees that it was wiggling. Now, that is so crazy. There's no way he thinks that there's two starports building BCs in the bottom right, though. There is no way you would ever expect that. Even after scouting that.
Quick lag check, Steadfast. Did you see that little hiccup?
I did not, no.
Okay, great. We're fine then. Again, guys, if you're just catching, there are some little hitches in the stream. It's not affecting the players in these matches, though. If Steadfast can't see it, that means it's just between my client and the server. If I do cause any lag, I'll have to leave the game, and Steadfast will radio cast the rest of it for us. Hopefully it won't come down to that, though. It's only been like once per game so far. But yeah, MarineLord going with double battlecruiser. There's no way HeroMarine can expect this. Steadfast, what's he doing back home to prepare, though, for the inevitable battlecruiser push?
Well, we do see a turret in each mineral line, and then one protecting the production pretty effectively here, too. This is very, very good coming in from HeroMarine. I like this a lot. And this is, once again, off the back of a very economic build. Ooh, HeroMarine getting pretty badly supply blocked right here. There we go. A couple of depots finishing up. This tank won't help him, though.
No.
And that's because he, once again, there's no way he expects double port BC.
Now, I love that MarineLord is waiting, right? Oh my god, the Hellion. Okay, not going to see the battlecruisers moving up. There are a couple things MarineLord's doing here that are really smart. Waiting for battlecruisers 3 and 4 to finish up. I think he's going to strike just as soon as the other battlecruisers are ready to teleport in. He's going to scan, hop in. Yamato Cannon's ready to go. So he's going to Yamato Cannon down, probably his first Viking. Trying to get the other 2 Vikings here. Mass repair from HeroMarine. It looks like HeroMarine's going to save the missile turret. My god. Interference matrix shot. One of the battlecruisers make it unable to teleport away here. And I love this, the Raven from HeroMarine actually eating a couple of shots from the battlecruisers there in order to save these Vikings. This is an impeccable defense so far from HeroMarine.
Yeah, this was shut down so effectively. Not only did the interference matrix block the teleport, it actually interrupted the Yamato cannon and puts it on cooldown. And, well, that is... Oh, no, it doesn't put it on cooldown. What? It's supposed to. Interesting. No, maybe it's just the warp that's supposed to be put... I thought it was supposed to be put on cooldown. Huh.
Steadfast, 2 minutes ago, it looks like people are going to be complaining. There's some lag going down. It looks like I am dropping some frames, guys. Apologies. That should be fixed now. Hang on.
Fingers crossed that will resolve itself over time. We do see a 5th and 6th BC on the way. This is looking really, really rough for MarineLord right now. And while HeroMarine doesn't, you know, he still wants to, sorry, while MarineLord may not care about this in the standings perspective, he would still love to win an extra 125 USD. Like, MarineLord, or sorry, HeroMarine, he's going to be more than happy if MarineLord just, you know, memes his way into giving Big Gabe that money. Oh, there we go. A couple of Yamatos will come down. 3 Vikings getting taken out, but nice interference matrix interrupts one and takes that BC out. And, well, that was quite a few Vikings going down. But, was that like 3 or 4 Vikings?
5, actually. Total Vikings have gone down so far for HeroMarine. I would happily trade a few Vikings, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough here. No repair, though, on these turrets, actually. And there we're going to see some teleports out from MarineLord. Really nice control. Looks like you will lose this one battlecruiser, though. A second battlecruiser going down. You simply can't lose that many battlecruisers in this game. They're so expensive and so supply heavy, and you've got to have a critical mass here. So he's still making them 2 at a time. But HeroMarine has defended fairly well so far. That's a bit of a mistake. HeroMarine looking like he's going to go for a ground push here underneath. If you clean up these Hellions, he's going to have a lot of Marines and, of course, concussive shell Marauders on the ground as well.
You do have to be mindful of battle cruisers just in general. The DPS they have against Marines is really, really strong. And then when you take into account the fact that they have so much armor, you got to be very cautious about going for a push. Now, we are going to be seeing HeroMarine go for this nonetheless. We'll catch a Hellion here. That's not too bad. But I think he's expecting that there was an earlier mech transition than this. HeroMarine already going into additional starports here. But MarineLord, yeah, he doesn't even have his factories done. So this is going to be really tough to hold on if the battle cruisers can't kill all the Marines.
It's just such a wild build. It's impossible to really know what's going to happen here in this fight. I mean, it's rare to see a fight like this, and it's almost impossible to know exactly how it's going to work out. Marines getting focus fired down by the battlecruisers. Smart play from MarineLord. Now all that's left are tanks and Marauders, which means the battlecruisers will eventually clean this up. Only 3 Vikings as well, and plenty of Yamatos left over. The ground forces from HeroMarine getting cleaned up, it looks like, and MarineLord still has all 4 of these battlecruisers available. He's only lost 2 so far this game, and he's still got, was it 5 now? 5 on the map. That can't be right. He's lost 3 this game, sorry, and now has 5 on the map.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. He's actually still building battle cruisers, funnily enough. And not a bad idea, all things considered. Wow, HeroMarine, in addition to going for this triple starport, 6 Viking at a time production, he's adding on Thors. And Thors actually do very well against battle cruisers if they don't get Yamato down.
That's always the trick, isn't it? And with the critical mass of battlecruisers that HeroMarine is building, or that MarineLord is building right now, Yamato's going to be used fast and furiously. You know, sometimes you'll see players on 1 or 2 battle cruisers and they don't really want to use that Yamato. They're trying to save it for a better target. It's like me in any game where I'm given like some sort of powerful potion where I'm like, I'll save this for a later boss, and then I have a really tough boss. I'm like, I'll save this for a later boss. But MarineLord is loaded up on Yamatos. He's so jacked on Yamatos, Steadfast. He's got 6 of them ready to go. He can dish those out on any Thor he sees instantaneously.
That he can, and this Viking count is really, really large. I don't actually think there's going to be enough time to necessarily teleport away. I think MarineLord has to just teleport right now. Oh, he is going to go for the Yamatos here. Oh, and he will actually get away. Wow. I feel like that was a little bit of a mistake from HeroMarine there. He kind of dawdled a little bit.
Big problem right now is that HeroMarine is getting in with a double drop into the natural. 13 SCVs going down. Now, MarineLord is still on many bases here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases to just the 4 of HeroMarine. So, HeroMarine needs to do some economic damage now to try and put him back. But look at this counterplay from MarineLord. Oh, this is disgusting. The SCVs pulled off the line to try and save themselves. but 9, 10 gonna go down before those Hellions go down. Good trade there for MarineLord, drawing things back even and putting him again way ahead economically this game. My god, this is filthy.
Yeah, HeroMarine really committing with just this mass army supply. But the thing is, if the battle cruisers can just clear up the ground, and as long as MarineLord keeps that marine count low for HeroMarine, this is going to be really tricky to deal with. There's a lot of battle cruisers with an armor upgrade, and a couple coming in even for a flank right here. They have fresh Yamatos. They will take out a lot of these Vikings. I think this is going to be a big cleanup in favor of MarineLord here.
Wow, MarineLord losing an awful lot of battlecruisers. Battlecruisers trying to get out of the fight there. The mass repair, though, for MarineLord really saving him there. Plenty of Vikings left over there, and the battlecruisers not able to teleport out right now. And once MarineLord loses these battlecruisers steadfast, I don't think he has much left. Not able to teleport out, and the Viking number, even though it's small, they are mighty. And now MarineLord has lost every single battlecruiser. He's got just one remaining, and look at these landed Vikings here to add insult to injury. This planetary force is barely going to fall.
Yeah, I really underestimated the number of Vikings there that were